Welcome to a new guitar tutorial, and today we have a look at Heat Above, the opening track of the upcoming Greta Van Fleet album, The Battle at the Garden's Gate. It's a song of the new album, but it seems that they wrote it a few years ago because on YouTube you can find some older live versions of the song. In this tutorial we will have a look at the main rhythm guitar parts. If you're interested in sheet music, you can go to my Patreon page. There I will upload a transcription including tabs and regular notation. If you enjoy the lesson, please hit subscribe, ring the bell and leave a like. The song is played with a capo on the 3rd fret, and we're using the chords of C major, so the song actually sounds in E flat major. If you have a look at the older live versions on YouTube, they were using a capo on the 2nd fret, so the song sounded in D major. The song starts with an organ intro, and after 40 seconds the guitar enters. And during the intro of the song, most of the guitar riffs that we are using later in the song, the riffs for the verse, the riffs for the pre-chorus and for the chorus, are already introduced. We are starting on a C major chord, 3rd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, open G string, 1st fret of the B string and the open E string. Then we're going to an F major chord. We have the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B and the E string, the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and we're using the thumb for the 1st fret of the low E string, and we mute the A string. Here you can use the thumb or the 3rd finger. And after the F major chord we're going to a G major chord, and it's the same voicing, only 2 frets higher. And the rhythm goes like this: 1 E and E, 2 E and E, 3 E and 4 E and E, 1 E and 2 E and E. And when we're on the G major chord, we're changing between this G major chord and the G sus4 chord. Here we add the 4th finger on the 5th fret of the G string. 1 E and E, 2 E and E, 3 E and E, 4 E and E. One more time. 1 E and E, 2 E and E, 3 E and E, 4 E and E. So these complete 2 bars. And these 2 bars are repeated. And after that there's a short part only played with an acoustic guitar. But before we have a look at this part, if you have difficulties with this voicing with the thumb, you can also use this regular barred F major chord and use this regular open G major chord. And for the sus4 chord you can add the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. So if you will play the opening riff in that way, and this will work also. The next riff we play is the same riff that is played during the verse parts. We are starting on a normal C major chord, then we add the 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, then back to a normal C major chord, and then we remove the 2nd finger, so we have the open D string. After that we're picking the A string, and then we're changing to the 2nd fret of the A string. One more time. And then we're going to this F major chord. We bar the B and the E string, 2nd fret G string. And now we have the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string and the 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. So this complete bar. And after this bar, we're playing the same riff that we're playing later during the pre-chorus. Here we start on an A minor chord. Normal A minor chord. Then we add the fourth finger on the third fret of the B string. Then back to a normal A minor chord. And then we remove the third finger and the first finger. And then we're going down to the second fret of the A string. And after that we're playing the open strings, then an E minor chord. We have the second fret of the A string and the second fret of the D string. And then we're going once again to this F major chord. So this complete bar. And the complete two bars. After that we are repeating the bar that starts on C major. And this bar is played once again with one slight difference. At the end we're not changing to this F major chord, we're going to this regular barred F major chord. And these two bars are also the camping for the verse part, which is starting now. And during the verse part we are playing these two bars. Two times. After the verse there's a pre-chorus section, and during the pre-chorus section we are playing this A minor riff. Two times. And then there's a short interlude. Which is starting on an F major 7 sharp 11 chord. We have the second finger on the second fret of the G string, the third finger on the third fret of the D string, and we have the open B and the open E string. Then we are adding the first finger on the first fret of the B string. Then we're removing the first finger again to going back to the F major 7 sharp 11 chord. And then we add this finger once again. One more time. Then we add the fourth finger on the third fret of the B string, removing it, going down to the first finger, and then going down to the open B string again. So this complete bar. And the second bar starts also on this F major 7 sharp 11 chord, going up to a normal F major, adding the first finger. Then we pick this chord again, and then we remove the first finger again. And then we're playing a descending C major scale, starting here on C on the first fret of the B string, open B string, then second fret of the G string, open G string, third fret of the D string, and then down to the to the second fret of the D string. So this complete bar. And the complete 2-bar interlude. And then we're back in the verse part. The verse is played completely as we did before, and then there's another pre-chorus section, which we play also the same way. And then there's another interlude, which starts also on the F major 7 chord, and here we play the first bar of the interlude for 3 times. And then in the 4th bar of this interlude we play and stay on this F major 7 sharp 11 chord. So this complete interlude section. And then the chorus starts, and the chorus is played in the same way as I showed you at the beginning of the song. And the section is played 4 times. Then there's a short 2-bar interlude, which is the verse riff. Followed by the A minor riff, the pre-chorus riff. And after that there's another verse section, played completely the same way, and another pre-chorus section. And after this pre-chorus there's also an interlude, and this time we have the 2-bar interlude with the F major 7 sharp 11 again. Also ending with this descending C major scale. And after this interlude there's a longer instrumental part. If you're interested in this instrumental part, drop me a line in the comments and I will try to do this in one of my next tutorials. And this instrumental part is followed by some chorus sections, which are played with some variations till the end of the song. These were the main rhythm guitar parts of Heat Above by Greta Van Fleet. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please hit subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't. Leave a like, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.